ponchos and hand warmers if you need them, and some water. Yeah, come grab us if you need help. But thanks for being here. Hang tight. More people will talk soon, but not me.
Can everybody hear me? Is this going all right? Good, all right. Hello, Minnesota. My name is Zach. I'm one of the organization team who's put a lot of this stuff together. Louder? Feel free to gather up forward if that works for you. 'Cause I know we got a lot of open space here, so no pressure. But yeah, I can yell. Is this better? Wow, that is way better. Okay, to start this off, I just want to thank a few of the other people who have put this together. There are way too many to count, but specifically the organization team on Discord, on Signal, has done a bunch of incredible work for both today and Saturday the 8th. And I'm super, super thankful to have them. So can we give them some appreciation? Alrighty. Before we launch into this, I have a few bits of housekeeping to do real quick. The first one is the procedure for today. Today is going to be an open mic day, which means you can stand like where I am or in this general area and have this very strangely functioning megaphone and talk to all these wonderful people today. So if that's something you're interested in doing, come up to me or go over to the table, give us your name, tell us a few sentences about what you want to talk about. Just we want to make sure you're legit, and you'll be good to go. Second, I would like to make sure everybody is aware of our March 8th demonstration. Minnesota is a state that welcomes everyone, and while today is very important due to the State of the Union, we also want to allow anybody who can't be here because they have a 9 to 5, they have familial commitments, things like that, to have a weekend on which to demonstrate. So make sure, if you can, you are coming right here, same time, on the 8th, Saturday. It's International Women's Day, so so bring signs themed that way. And I hope to see you there. Now, while we ready ourselves for some speakers, I would like to deliver some opening remarks, if you don't mind. So, louder? Right on. Right on, all right. I do not remember politics before Trump. I am aware that I'm in the younger age bracket here, so you probably do. I can imagine that must be sort of nice. I am told that in that age, politicians were not supported unconditionally by masses of sycophantic worshippers. I am told that politics were about curating the best America we could have. I am told that outrage was not a commodity, but an enemy. And I am told that beyond all partisanship, the office of the United States presidency held some fragment of dignity. It seems that age is over. For the last decade, you, like me, have had to deal with the actions, the rhetoric, and the constant chaos of the man who came down the golden escalator. And I don't know about you, but I am sick of it. I am sick of the omnipresence. Every news article, every press conference, every incendiary comment, and every scathing lie. I am tired. Tired of the one man who has driven politics for over half my lifetime. Tired of the face that is always on television and on every timeline of every app. I am tired of the demagogue. I have grown weary enough of the future. I have watched my classmates and coworkers, family and friends be endangered, condemned, invalidated, accosted, and antagonized endlessly. I have lived long enough in the world of Donald Trump I am ready for change. Are you? I am done with the dread. I am retiring it. It's going back in the closet right next to the rainy day fund I spent entirely up buying eggs. I am finished with helplessness. That too is getting tossed away. There is no time for that any longer. We are in the hour of action, the time of resistance and hope, and I hope you will join me. Let me tell you what I do remember. I remember that the ways of our nation are ever changing, that we have faced dark times before, that we have weathered those storms, that we have persisted by the will of the people, that we have, I remember that the American people have tread close to the path of tyranny before. I remember that we have prevailed. I remember that the face of our nation is not one, but many. That we are America, not him. I remember that we are strong, that we are brave, that we are free, and will continue to be so for as long as we live. Yes, we remember the past, but that is not enough, and we know this. That is why we will together build the future. This is why we must reject the idea that democracy is an inheritance and accept it as active civic duty. We must not only resist, but create. Not only vote, but organize. Not only dream, but fight to make those dreams come true. We will take back the dignity of public service and assume the mantle of action for ourselves. We will fight in St. Paul and we will fight in Washington. We will fight in the courts and we will fight in the streets. We will fight in envelopes and we will fight in telephone calls. We will fight on the steps of the Capitol and we will win. I ask of you. Nope, that's the next paragraph, sorry. They have tried to divide us by race, by class, by who we love, and how we pray. But it is only united that we can resist the agenda of the oligarchs. Our unity is the greatest shield against the tempest in the White House. So let us take action directly against those who would break our democracy. I ask of you, look out for your community. Find or found mutual aid networks in your neighborhood, church, or school. Support our unions. Donate your time and effort to your to organizations supporting your causes. Pressure your legislators. Hold our public officials accountable if they're betraying their constituencies. Spread the word. Build relationships. Stop buying the products of oligarchs. Stop using their services. Resist in every way you can because what you do matters. Exactly. Say no to swastikars. We are not powerless. We are not voiceless. We are not victims of history. We are the ones who write it. We will not sit idly by while the rich strip this country for parts. We will not let corruption and cruelty define this era. We will not surrender our future to fear and complacency. Because this is our time, our fight, our country, and our future! Thank you, Minnesota!
Marching from
the Sears parking lot. They must have gone around that way.
Was that organized?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I never heard about it.
I just happened to park there, so I saw them.
I would have done that. I didn't hear about it.
rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Just keep it going. Here we go. Stand up, stand up for your rights. Right. Yeah, you don't forget the fight. Yeah, get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Here we go. Get up, stand up. Here we go. Stand up for your rights. Let's hear it. Get up, stand up. Here we go. Don't give up the fight. Sing it out. Stand up, stand up. Stand up for your rights.
I'll get a hold of you guys. Did you know? Zero tax dollars fund the United States. I worked there for 40 years, and so did she. Okay, that's why I'm here. Okay, now everybody knows it. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Woo! Woo!
Let's go, Minnesota!
Woo! Next time I'll have the sign. That's her. Yeah! Yeah!
United will never be divided. The people 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 united will never be divided. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Hey, Congress, do your job. 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 Hey, Congress, do your job.
Can I say something really quick? I would like to say that in this country, I learned in civics class that the United States has the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. And the point of those three branches is to check and balance each other. And you can't have a check and a balance if you own all three of them, and you're bankrolled by billionaires. Am I right? Am I incorrect, or is this correct? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not done, because like, I don't see too many. I mean, it's great that we're all here and everything, but where the fuck is everybody else?
One of his messages was to find someone to be with, all right? We're here, we're together. On other days when you want to be together, join and reach out to an indivisible group. They're all over the Twin Cities.
United Church of Christ. The first thing I want to do is apologize for the way Christianity has hurt so many people, not acting like Jesus at all. Judging and excluding people instead of loving them. Oppressing people instead of liberating the oppressed. I want to work to change that. But anyway, I love being here with all of you because in this place I feel a lot of love. Love for our neighbors. Love and respect for queer and trans folks. Love for immigrants. Love for diversity, equity, inclusion for all. Love for those with disabilities. Love for black and brown and native folks. Love for people of various diverse ethnicities and cultural backgrounds. Love for their rich histories that should never be forgotten or erased. Love for those on low incomes. Love for those who cannot work. Love for those in nursing homes, in hospitals. Those on medical assistance. Those who are at risk of being on the street and without food and medical health care if the budget cuts pass. And yeah, as a student, I'm on a low income too. So that would affect me as well. Love for Ukraine. And love for all those in our world who are impacted by war and disease and poverty. Love for the most vulnerable in our society. Love might not seem like much, but love is powerful. I don't believe love is lying down and letting people walk all over us like a doormat. Love is advocating. Love is resisting. Love is strategically and creatively organizing for a better world. Love for all. Love flips the tables over. Love takes risks and marches and protests. And like Keith Ellison said last night, all of us have creative ideas that can work to change. There's so many ways that we can resist. Just like the boycott, the Montgomery bus boycott. I love what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Did you know that nonviolent resistance is over twice as impactful as violent resistance? Because love is stronger than hate. And so I wanted to invite you to join me in a song of love and mass connection that I creatively put together. The first part is from the chant that we've been saying that's actually from Chile. But we're going to sing it. So are you ready? Okay. The people united will never be divided. 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 By here, Lord, will never be divided. Will never be divided. Come by here, come by here, Lord. Come you so much. And by the way, I want to give credit to that song because that is a spiritual from the Gullah Geechee people. Kumbaya means come by here, and it was a powerful spiritual of resistance and prayer. Yay!
Protect our public records.
My name is Brianna. Born and raised in Minnesota.
Talk right up next to it.
Right here? Sorry. My name is Brianna. Nice to be here with you all today. I wanted to talk about something I think is very familiar for a lot of us.
You gotta be right up on it. You gotta be kissing it.
Testing? A little better?
Use this one.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Shout! Shout!
When I was a child, I was told over and over again rhetoric about how America was the country of the brave, home of the free.
Gotta shout!
Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm not trying to be. I was told about how the bravest of Americans stood up in different wars, especially World War II, against fascism and Nazism. About how we were the country that, above all else, would stand for freedom and human rights. How we would not stand for tyranny. And I was asked over and over again, if I was in Germany in World War II, would I stand and set aside while the Nazi Party held its regime? Would I allow idly by for Hitler to take power? And the answer was a resounding no. So now that we are here as a country at a crossroads, and someone who is following Hitler's playbook is rising to power, I ask, are we going to sit idly by and do nothing as another Nazi regime comes to power?
No! Be on the right side of history. Thank you. Thank you.
Trump is trying to silence the voice of college protesters. He is trying to enforce some undefined illegal form of protest that only he decides. He wants to deport people for protesting. He wants to expel students for protesting. He wants to jail free American citizens for protesting. And we will not stand for it. We will not stand for fascism. We will not stand for the treasonous Trump and Elon regime.
Good job.